Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the stream. My name is Jeff. You can call me Jeff. This is Autonauts again. Welcome, Darkheart. Yes, you're the first. Congratulations. When last we played on this planet that we totally gave a name. I believe we built some tools, we did some research, we got our clay stuff going, so now we have clay pots ready for the next round of food. And I was thinking, we don't need these berries anymore. I was thinking about tearing this up and making this whole area from here to here our next level of food. So upping our pumpkin production and the, what is this, herby pumpkin, and then the next one up was pumpkin soup, I believe. Food. Yeah, the pumpkin soup is what we're going to research. So we're working on the textiles and clothing, which was going to give us the threshing machine. That's the science. Yes, because the threshing machine will be useful for the wheat products too. And I think we're also going to need straw for the shelters to build those up. So we're going to need all of these pretty much before we can move on to the next tier. What are we doing? So I think I'm going to work on clearing out these berries and filling in and turfing that over, and then we'll make this a bigger food production, because obviously we're not keeping up. And it's been good enough for now, but now it's not good enough. So we should do something about that. Also, I should do something about this. I think over here they're planting underneath where there's already stuff. So I should tell my, yes, let's see if the bot comes and plants here. You can see it's tilling there underneath the stack of cereal. So I should tell it to stop when it fills this box up. Gareth! Wally, welcome guys, how you doing? Research complete. Good time to jump in. Sugagasa, that's a hat that I could wear. Knitted beanie, toga. These are all also clothes that I can put on the colonists for their next tier up. Cotton thread to make those things. Bulrush thread, regular thread. Cotton cloth, bulrush cloth, wool blanket. Crude clothing station, a rocking chair. The spinning wheel to make the thread, and the threshing machine to process cotton or wheat. Hey, and we have unlocked tier 4. So we can make the triangular frames and the cubes and stuff. Windmill to start introducing power. That'll be fun. All kinds of good stuff going on. One of these, I think, or maybe it's a tier 3. Somewhere there is a farming. Oh geez, that's 2 levels ahead of where I am. Composting and fertilizing is what I was looking for. So we can start getting rid of our extra, like the pumpkin seeds that we're not using and stuff like that. Make fertilizer to make the trees grow faster. But real quick, I want to stop this threshing bot if the box here is full. Stop scything. Stop. So only do this if the cereal box is not full. Okay. That'll prevent these huge piles of cereal where we don't need it. What do we have? Okay, we've unlocked the clothing tab here. Square frames, planks, and poles. Panels, square frames, poles, crude blades. Yeah. A lot of stuff added. Let's see. Got the spinning wheel here, which that's gonna take floors and walls, so we should start building walls probably, so we can make little rooms for doing our cloth in. Seeds are full enough. The straws, not quite full, but that's fine. What else? All right, we were gonna get on tearing up these bushes, and I can use the cleanup crew for that. We already have somebody digging up bushes. Yeah, someone digging up bushes, somebody carrying berries out of the way. They're probably dumping them over here, actually. But, yeah, let's have them come tear these bushes up, because we don't need berries for any of the rest of the pumpkin foods. I'm gonna get the sign. I did stop them. Yeah, I stopped them. Okay. The sign and edit the area. I'm gonna make sure I don't want to dig up the weeds and everything. Let's dig up this here. That should be fine. The sign back down and tell them to go. And okay, yeah, the berry clear bot here is filling up its hands and dropping them here. So I'll probably have to move that. Maybe just have them toss it in the inanimate head. Wow. Okay. We're not even researching anything anymore. We're just refilling our WOV box there. Okay. So they're starting to dig these up. We turned off the berry team a long time back. And they're either standing off... I think we repurposed all of those guys. So they'll clear that out, and we'll turn this into bigger food production. We'll need more work going on down here. Planting seeds, digging holes. We'll need more herby pumpkins being made in parallel, rather than just one at a time. And then we'll need, eventually, the next... We can put out the structures for the next level up. Because our next level is going to be clothing. So they'll need better food, better shelter, and the first level of clothing. And there's, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more tiers after that. Making some progress. What should we be researching? Let's throw a research on before we start anything else. Let's do the log cabins, sure. Grab a log. And pick the research. Toss it on. Just to keep that moving. So let me also pick some random groups to upgrade just to finish out getting our level 2 bots made. Mark 2s. I already upgraded the pumpkin farm. The pumpkin smashing in the food. Probably upgrade the research. Why not? Oh. Research factory. You can all stop. And come to me. And get yourself some upgrading. Actually, it looks like those guys are all upgraded already. Who's not upgraded down here? You just charge bots? Oh, yeah, it's charge bots. Never mind. Go ahead. As you were. Who else we got? Might as well start working through the parts. The blueprint bots, are they upgraded? Don't believe they are. Stop. Come to me. Yeah, these guys. All 16 of them. It'll take a little bit. And clearing out these berries pretty well. I think I'll go ahead and start making copies of these pumpkin making bots because they're falling a little bit behind. We're keeping up pretty well on the seeds, but we don't need that many seeds. It's the pumpkins we're running out of. I forget, do I already have more smashers than just the one? Can farm. Skipped Mark 1. Yeah, I usually kind of go in order, and then by the time I get Mark 1 all set up, I've already unlocked Mark 2 and want to start working on those. So I usually just skip over them. Skip over the Mark 1. It's like I make the one Mark 1 head that I need to research Mark 2. Pumpkin smash. Yeah. Let me come down here and make some copies of you. Just because we had a few pumpkins in storage at a time here. We add one more pumpkin smasher, that'll go a little bit faster, and then we'll add more planting bots. Stop and come here. Copy. I think I copied the name. Yep. Go back and go. New bot. Come down to me. You're gonna be Pumpkin Smash 2. There you go. So go get a mallet and have some fun. And now we're gonna make some more the other bots. Let's make... We already have 2 digging holes. I think we only have 1 scyther. We have some fully grown pumpkins ready to collect here. We're ready to cut up. I'm gonna make another copy of these. Over here. I'll copy you up. Put a new bot. Here it comes. Doodle-doodle-doo. All right, see you in a bit, Wally. Go ahead and get going. Let's see, where's my bot? My cleanup crew is still Mark Zeros. So now, we definitely aren't planting fast enough. I will make more hole diggers. I got 2 of them already. Jeez. When you're ready. All right, now. Copy. Copy. Go. Hey, Nutmeg, welcome. Come to me. Pumpkin dig hole. I'm thinking at least 4 of these. And we'll see how the seed planting bot does. Another one of you. Go for it. They're looking a little seedy. This stack is looking a little seedy. Tell you what. So one of the downsides of picking pumpkin as your main crop source is you can't make them grow faster or yield more the way you can, say, the wheat, the cereal, because you can't water them and make them grow faster or anything. They just grow. Blueprint bots are probably all done and upgraded. They can get going again. I should probably have them build some stuff. What? Now let's make a couple of these things. One of those. How does the clothing work again? I think I need the spinning wheel to turn the fibers into thread, and then the sewing station to turn the... Yeah, so cotton cloth. We're going to be making... Or is it just the regular old tunic? Is made using cotton cloth at the crude clothing station. The cloth is made from 3 cotton threads at a crude clothing station. What's that do? Oh, that goes back to the previous one. And the cotton thread is made from cotton lint at the spinning wheel. Cotton lint just comes out of the ground. Okay, so I'll need at least 2 of... That was the wrong button. 2 of this. The clothing station. What's my other... I'm hitting all the buttons, sorry. Oh, the threshing machine. Definitely want 2 of these. 1 for cotton, 1 for cereal. And I wish we could use these for the pumpkins. That would make this logic a whole lot easier. Alright, so we have holes. We have more diggers than the seed planting bot can keep up with. So let me make at least a couple more seed planting bots. Let's see, dig hole, dig hole. 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. Let's get another planting bot. Seed stow. Pumpkin plant. We only have 1 of those. Stop and come to me. Copy you. And make at least 1 more. We'll see if just 1 is enough to keep up. Go. See, if we produced all these pumpkins that quickly, we'd be a lot better off with our food. Right now, it looks like we only have about half of our colonists fed at a time. Yeah, all this got built pretty quickly. Thanks to our upgraded blueprint bots. So this is going to need floors and walls. This is going to need floors. These, funny enough, don't need floors. You can have the rocking chairs just outside. Both of those. Need one more panel. Are we out of panels? Oh, yeah, we did burn through a bunch of bot stuff, I guess. Doing all those blueprint upgrades. 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10. They should back up again soon. Just not too long ago, we were fully stocked up on everything, and we just chewed through all that, like beavers. Alright, all that wood. Yeah, look at all these pumpkins now. So we have 2 scythers. We have lots of pumpkins ready to harvest. Probably make another scyther. We're planting the holes pretty well. Not worried about that. Why are we running out of seeds? Wow. A shifting bot isn't moving very quickly, I guess. Seed stow. Mark II bots give Timberborn a run on the tree chopping. Yeah. I could speed that up just a smidge by moving this out of there. So it'll move over there and then go bloop, 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 bloop real quick. Most times I don't do that because it's just a pretty small optimization. And if I move the box, they might get stuck in that loop and not be able to find the box. So most of the time I just leave them move inside of the loop, but just want to speed that up a little bit. And maybe one more scythe. Stop and come here. Copy. Copy. Go. Oh, I selected the wrong one. Yep. Alright, so we're starting to build up some extra raw pumpkin. And it looks like all of our berry bushes are gone, finally. Let's figure out where we want to put these extra berries. I mean, I could feed birds or something, but I kind of don't want to encourage them. Let's put the box of berries out here, and then have our cleanup bot dump them over there instead. I'll just move this. I don't know, maybe we'll find a use for them later, but I'm just going to put it over there. And then, drop this in there. Let's see, where's our berry cleanup crew? So our bot that's clearing berries. I'm going to have you, instead of dropping all, actually, where's me? You're gonna go ahead and feed him into the stone head over here. And I should go ahead and edit the sign to clear all these berries out too. that up. One bigger. We might lose a few weeds that fall into here. I have somebody clearing the weeds. That should be fine. Cut down, have everybody go again. Actually, it's just you that I stopped. I'll shift these over one. That'll just clear all these berries out of the way, and then we can start building down here. These are the tools that my berry farm bots dropped when I took them to upgrade them. I don't even have the berry bots anymore here. I don't think anybody's attached to this. Yeah. So this L tool down here, the properties. Let me get out of the way. That green button right here. You type L and hit that, and then click on, say, like a box somewhere. You get this green arrow that shows who is using the thing. Let me find a better one. It's like here, these 3 bots are using this box here. And then this bot down here is the scythe bot that's trying to add one. So as soon as one comes out, it'll add one and then go get more. So that's a nice way to see, if I click on this box, there's no arrows coming off of it, so I don't have any bots that are going to try and bring stuff here. I don't want to set up a bot to carry these out of the way, and then have another bot filling it up while I'm not looking. Let me just get this temporary bot to empty these out. Take from here. Stow. Then come up here. Where's my flails? Let's have you stack them up right here. I don't think anybody else is using the flail. Well, we're using the flail up here for now. We can change that to the thresher. And retrieve. This is just to empty that box out so I can delete it and get it out of the way. So this is so loud. Okay, so till your hands are full, take from berry flails and stow it. Till your hands are empty, go here. Might do a drop through on that so that it doesn't. Yeah, so it'll grab not an even number, evenly divisible by 3 number. Clear flails. So this way, if it only has 1 or 2 to grab as its last trip, it'll just take them and go. This is going to come down here and empty this box out and then move back up. Drop those on the stack. Almost like recycling. Those will eventually get picked up by this bot and get used by whoever's using them still. Go ahead and grab this flail and these other couple of them and toss them in the box. Flail, toss it in. I think that's all of them. I don't think there's any other tools just laying around. Oh, I didn't upgrade the cleanup crew yet, did I? Yeah, they're all still Mark C robots. Those are parts coming. 19 panels. 32 frames. Building up fixing pegs again. Might need to upgrade the forest or add another one. Is this bot out of charge range? Oh, there's chargers. Must be one of these. Yep, okay. It looks like most of our colonists are fed now. We only have 2 out of the 10 that are not. And our raw pumpkin is not the bottleneck anymore. I mean, it kind of is, but it isn't. We have some building up here. We have enough pumpkins to smash. We have the raw pumpkin to keep going. So that's looking pretty good. Might upgrade the weeds soon, too. Might be a good idea to do next since they're part of the food production. Okay, all of our colonists are fed. So upgrading the farm seems like it was a pretty good use of our time. What is it, a pumpkin pot? Hey, the box is empty here. We can just delete that. Anything else? I should have had the berry clearing bot coming down here. Stop, record. That was... I don't need that. I just need this part. Go feed Dum Dum. Dum Dum, you bring Gum Gum. Shorter trip. Funnier name. Okay. Trace metal. No, don't need that yet. Huh. Okay, it's coming. Let's just go down the list and see who needs upgraded. We've got all of our blueprint bots upgraded. Our bot making team and all the way through the wood is upgraded. Cereal team were brand new, right? Yeah, those are charge bots I'm seeing that are the old style. Cereal team was new. Charge bots will need upgraded. I think our clay pit is all upgraded. Like they started off as Mark II bots. Cleanup crew could be upgraded. That would make them work faster. And cranks, yeah, those could be upgraded. So let's do the cleanup crew. It'll also clear that berry pile faster. So, stop everybody and come to me. There'll be bot parts flying everywhere. At some point, it doesn't become, there's not a priority to these necessarily, so just kind of grab a squad and upgrade it. I guess an argument could be made to leave them as Mark Zeros even in some cases, but I don't know. I kind of like the tidiness of having everybody upgraded all at the same time. Everybody at the same level. Is that just about everything? Looks like it. You upgrade them all to the same level no matter what. Go. Oh, the turf bot's going to fill up its hands. Okay. So this will be clearing 6 at a time instead of 3 at a time. Right. So like upgrading the search or upgrading the brain. And I do such simple programs anyway on a bot per bot level that I don't ever need to upgrade the brain really. Uniform and tidy. Wheels. Okay, so that was all of these are upgraded. Charge bots will come back to clay pots. Cleanup crew got upgraded. Let's upgrade the cranks maybe. Actually, how we doing? Got a backlog. Yeah, we can upgrade these 3 bots. Stop them, bring them here. Hey, shelter technology. All we got out of this was the log cabin. This is the next colony housing. Next colonist housing. So that'll be fun. We'll get started building those. We can wait on those until we have food and everything else ready. We still need to start a cotton farm and get the cloth making and the clothes and everything. I think these are all upgraded now. Let's see. Looks good. Crank pole. Looks good. Crank stow. Looks good. Okay. So, as you were. Who else is still here? Is that the cleanup team? Okay. Go ahead and go. Some of the blueprint bots. Just want to make sure nobody's standing around if they're not supposed to be. Stop from here. Okay, that's everybody. Back as you were. There's so many bots. Go. Okay, they're going. Charge clay pit, pots, cranks, crude axe. Axe. Stop. Come to me for upgrades. Go ahead and bring the axles over too. Axes and axles. So the new thing here is that you can see it's got the 3 on it. This had the 2. So this will be for the tier 3 colonists. And it says 6 straw down here, but this is one of those things that's built in stages, like the stone heads were, or the bot database here. So it's built in, it's on stage 2 of 3 now. Those log cabins are built in, I think you build the base, then the walls, and then the ceiling, the roof. It takes different parts in each stage. Okay, so that was the axes and axles. Huh. I thought you could select teams, make temporary teams. Guess not. These, yeah, just go. And go. So that's the A's done. See the buckets. What's after I finish the database? Oh, selecting multiple teams like that. Yeah, I know you can nest teams. Wasn't sure if you could control click and actually have, like I wanted to just create a temporary team and kick both teams off at the same time. Okay, that's good. Good to know. Something else to look forward to. Stop and come here. And buckets can stop and come here. Heads are good, bods need more. Might start another forestry. Actually, that might be a better use of this space. There's not really space this way. could build it up here. That's where my clay stuff is right now. I don't know. I still kind of like the idea of doing the food right here. And I mean, we're not running out of logs. It's not the logs we're running out of. It's everything else. So the forest is keeping up. It's just the rest of the parts here. Blades, go back. Buckets, go back. I think we'd take a break there. Did I miss? Missed. Okay. There's our stack of flails. I built the threshing machines. We're not using this yet. Actually. Do I want a stone head up here too? Maybe I just move this one up halfway between. Because what I'm thinking about now is we are going to use straw for building like the cabins and the floors and maybe some other things. Do I want to try and make sure this box is full and this box is full? Like, do I want bots filling up this, and if I have extras, dump them into a stone head, and a bot filling this up, and if I have extras, dump it into a stone head? And then have the bot processing stuff only work if something is empty. I don't know. Not sure how I feel about dumping stuff. Just burning it. I think we'll be alright. Wheels. I guess I should put something else under research. Oh, 2 separate ones? It's not a bad idea. Let's see. Cooking? Sure. I need a torch for that. Those are up here. And then after that, there was just one more research to finish off level 2. So we'll need to upgrade the bench. Yeah, so we're researching the cooking technology. What is this? Crude cooking pot and recipes to go with it. So that's our pumpkin soup, which we'll need water for. And the cooking technology, which takes a cereal. That's how we make our flour, which we're not going to need yet till the next tier of food. Leave. What's the button again? Food. The pumpkin soup doesn't take any flour products, but the pumpkin stew will. Takes crude dough, which takes crude flour. Watery porridge, which is water and cereal seeds. So we're going to start using those eventually. All right. So we'll set up a chain of these. I think it's just one herby pumpkin to a pumpkin soup. Yep. We'll have somebody start bringing water. And somebody start bringing clay pots, because we're going to need those. So, need a couple of boxes. I need one for clay pots. And a barrel for water. Do I want to stack them? Probably. I don't think I need to with the clay pots. I think those will keep up just fine being transferred from up here to down here. What else did I need? I'm going to need buckets. I'm going to want a supply of buckets down here for transferring the water. Trying to remember if I can... Am I making the watering cans yet? Because those will carry more. I just want to make sure that I can actually use those somewhere other than the ground. Doesn't look like I am. Watering can. Made on a good workbench. I have one of those. Let's put that. I guess just continue up this way for now. This will be watering, can, bench. Yeah, bricks take a lot of straw, right? It's like straw and clay. A watering can's gonna take planks, fixing poles and pegs. I said fixing poles and pegs. Fixing pegs, poles, planks. How are we doing? Not so good. Still using up all our stuff making these bot parts. Alright, let me just... I'm not going to try to train a bot to do the watering cans yet. 8 fixing pegs. 2, 3, 4... 2, 3, 4. 4. 4 planks and 2 poles. Just try to grab some of these random poles before they get picked up. Cool, I got 4 poles. Only needed 2. Was thinking of the planks. I need 4 planks. 4 of those. I think we determined the nearest water source is either here or here. This would be closest to the food. So I'll probably set up my water farm down here. Have the cleanup crew clean this up. And then they can... We could put in a road through here, like a stone path. Meanwhile... Ooh. Let me just move this down here. I'm going to come down here. I thought I grabbed the watering can. I did not. Ooh. Alright, so I'm gonna come get some of this water. We'll see how this watering can works. Water, water, water. And it has 10 out of 10 fresh waters. I think I can come put that in here. Yeah, so it put all 10 in at once. I can't take the water back out of the... Oh, I'm clicking the wrong button. And using it on the barrels takes all 10 out again. It's a hold 400 water. Let's see, I think one barrel holds 100. Yes. That'll probably be enough. If I get some water... I got some water. I should be able to just dump that into the cooking thing, which I don't have yet. I can't test it. Let me just drop this watering can up here by the weeds, I guess. We'll come back and test the thing later. But probably I'll have a bot. It doesn't take any longer to collect it out of here than it does to collect it out of a barrel. So I'll probably just have bots running and getting water and bringing it to a barrel up here to use. You know, like the sand, it takes a little bit to dig it up. So I had a bot digging up sand and putting it into a silo. Then bots with buckets can just come scoop out of the silo and go. They don't have to do the work of digging. Well, they don't dig, but using the bucket on the sand took a little longer, if I recall. And I just have bots carrying the sand all the way down here because the blueprints needed some. And anything else that needs sand, we'll use it. Stones, how are we keeping up? We're doing fine with stone because we upgraded a bunch of that. Do I have paths? What kind of roads do I have? I have no stone track. Let's make a bunch of this. Wait, can I? No, these only go in straight lines. Do like 4 lines of that. I don't want to use the wood. That'd be ridiculous. These take 5 stone each. The only other things using our stone is the tools, and the stone is not something that we're worried about. We're mining that up plenty fast. Okay. Coming along on the research. Definitely going to need more of these too, so let's just make more of those. Hurry up our production. So, more cooking pots, mixing pots. Those might take a little bit since we're low on that stuff. Of course, our blueprint bots have been sitting there holding them for a while. And the cleanup crew's just idle. They're not doing anything, right? They've cleaned all this up. They're fine. So stop them. I'm gonna move them to clean up down here by where we're gonna collect the water. Z, move your area. Let's do something like this. So this will all be cleared and nice turf for faster walking. Drop the sign there. Go. Da 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 da. Here comes the cleanup crew. Okay. In our nice stone tracks here. Got our mixing pots. Put those down over here. Let me rearrange these just a little bit. Rotate it. There. Get 2 more of these. Put them here and say here for now. And I want to move this box up to here. Maybe here. Actually, closer to the colonists. Making that poor bot run everywhere. Then I'm going to make copies of these maker bots. And have my collector bot hit all 3 of these, I think. Let me get out my random copier here. And what is this team? Herby Pumpkin? Yeah, Herby Pumpkins. So I've got 1 bringing the raw, 1 bringing the weeds, 1 stowing. I'm gonna make 2 more of this one. Stop, come here. Go. This spot from here. So I'll put the code on it and then hit record so it goes to the same raw pumpkin, which that red arrow is telling you where it is over here. But it's going to move to this pot instead. That's one of the best things about the Mark II bots, is you can retarget them without re-recording. So that's bringing the herby pumpkins to the second pot. You get another one for the third pot, then I'll move on to the other, weeds. Hey, come to me. Hey, it's the Ontario Gardener. How you doing, man? Going all right? We're upgrading bots. We're producing food faster. We're almost done with the tier 2 research. Yeah, level 2. After the cooking technology here, we got this cooking technology, and then we're done. We can move on to level 3. So I'm working on getting the food production up a little better in preparation for the next tier. Then I'm going to start farming the cotton so we can make the clothes. And then the last thing to do will be to upgrade our colonists and research bench. We probably won't get all that tonight, but we'll see how far we get. Called a bot here. Need to put the code on you. Oh, no. You are going to this pot. So those are the raw pumpkin bringers. And I need... Let's go ahead and reprogram this now. So, find the nearest herby pumpkin in this area here. So it'll pick up from any of the 3 instead of just 1. And if I ever move these, I need to remember to move that. And then we need the weeds. Stop. Right over here. Copy that. Copy this. Actually go back on your way. Come to me. Good progress. I hope so. Paste it on. Let's see. Instead of the herby pumpkin pot, instead of that one, we're going to do this one. Yeah. If this pot is empty, here, herby pumpkin pot 4, we should all say 4. 4, 4, 4, 4. Go. So we should start producing the herby pumpkins here. Then our bot that's picking them up should grab them from both places. Need 1 more of you. And you will be going to food mixing pot 5. Go ahead and rename these while we're at it. Actually, Herby Pumpkin Pot. Herby Pumpkin Pot 2. And Herby Pumpkin Pot 3. That'll help me know which one's which. You can take this code. You are this one. You need to go to Herby Pumpkin Pot 3, Pot 3, Pot 3, and Pot 3. Go. Welcome back, Wally. How's it going? How was your recording? 3. So now we'll see if our pumpkins keep up. And we've tripled our food production. Terraformers? Hey, Addicted to Capping's here too. I'm doing pretty well. How you doing, Addicted? Cleanup crew's doing nice down here. Herby Pumpkin, Herby Pumpkin. Frustration? That's a pile of poop. See, I still haven't unlocked the good wheels. That's the next tier up. Cooking technology, almost there. Today we're working still toward upgrading our colonists. When I finish this research here, I'll get the crude cooking pot, which is where we can make... That unlocks the next set of recipes, too. So the cooking pot here is an upgrade from the crude mixing pot, which I already have several of. And that's where I'll be able to make the pumpkin soup. So we might get started on making that, but we won't really need it till we get the next tier of colonists. Let's see, we researched... We did the shelter, which gets us the housing for the next tier of colonists. We did the clothing, which is the next new requirement. We have to do better food than what we were doing in the first tier. We have to have better houses than what we had in the first tier, or the second tier, I should say. And for the third tier, the new thing is they need clothes to wear. This is all cooking technology around making flour and bread. We won't need that until the next tier after this, the next one that's coming up. So mainly upgrading some of these Mark 0 bots to Mark 2s. Just sort of going a few squads at a time. Really making our lumber hurt here. And started expanding our food production. So I have 3 mixing pots now. Eventually, what we're making here, this herby pumpkin, is going to go into the pumpkin soup, which is the next tier up of food. And I can feed tier 3 food to the tier 2 colonists. That's fine. I don't know. Might as well, I guess. And then I can retarget the feeding bot later. But... oh yeah, our raw pumpkin's keeping up now, for sure. Hey, there we go. Alright, so the porridge. I won't get tier 2 WUV until I meet all of their requirements. Oh yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah. We won't have to feed them as often, but it'll almost be a waste of food. And I'll still get the tier 2 WUV. I won't get the tier 3 WUV until I get the better housing and the clothing too. You're right, but... you can feed them the better stuff. That's a pumpkin soup. That's going to be our next recipe. Stewed apples, stewed berries, and then this crude mixing pot. You make that by building these regular pots. You see, I don't have a crude mixing pot here. Or this is a crude mixing pot. I don't have the better cooking pot. I have to build one of these first, and then upgrade it. And I can upgrade these in place, that's why it's blinking at me. And I think we can make the herby pumpkins on those, but I don't think there's any benefit. It might actually require fuel. Does it? I don't remember if I have a torch blueprint bot. No, I don't think I do. Is it a crude torch? Not just torch. Might be under crude torch. Nope. Okay. It's one of the less often used ingredients or building materials, but might as well. This, I don't have a use for you anymore. Let's make you our torch blueprint bot. You're gonna get torches. As quick as these bots move, one at a time should be fine. I could do the stow and retrieve thing, but it should be fine. So build anything in the blueprint area. So hands full. Hands empty. Actually, let's do stow and retrieve. Why not? I don't know if that'll cause an error, make it drop out of the loop anyway. If its backpack is empty, that should be fine. My nearest blueprint, move to it, add to it, repeat until hands are empty. If its hands aren't empty and it can't add to the blueprint, it should drop out of the loop and find another blueprint if there is one. And just keep going. Forever, go. You're the research done. Oh, no, that's planning. So I had to make a cooking pot to finish off this plan. Chef's keys. Apron. I could wear an apron and a chef's hat. Look like I belong in Plate Up or something. Alright, so since I have 3 of these, I'm probably going to want like 3 of these. Just to have them even. See, yeah, these take fuel. See down here. Where's my hand? There it is. Takes fuel. So it'll take... That's herby pumpkin. So that's a good reason not to use the crude cooking pot to make the lower tier stuff. I could check the wiki. I don't remember if it cooks faster in the cooking pot. Could check this real quick. Crude cooking pots. Where are you? Efficiency. So the crude mixing pot takes 3.5 seconds to make stuff. The crude cooking pot takes 3 seconds to make foods. And the cauldron takes 2.5 seconds. So the crude cooking pot is faster to make the lower tier stuff then. So the trade-off there is, do you want to fuel and cook faster, or do you want to not fuel and cook a little bit slower? We might actually want to upgrade these eventually if they're faster. Go ahead and upgrade these. And stone, we're going to need water up there. Let's delete that. I'm going to start deleting up this stuff. So I can build a road down here. I'm straight up next to this mountain. I might scooch Dum Dum over a little bit so we can squeeze past it. The sign there. Although they can just walk through the sign. If we bring our water up this way, we'll have a nice path to walk on there. Let's see, this was going to be for the clay. So recipe for herby pumpkins is the same, but the pumpkin soup is going to take 2 waters, an herby pumpkin, and a clay pot. So we'll need clay pots down here, we'll need water, and then we'll just take the herby pumpkins from this. It's interesting these are still going. I haven't used these all episode. Oh, no, we used clay for building these. Never mind. We did use some of the clay. I was confused for a second. Not a surprise to anyone, I'm sure. Let's upgrade some more bots real quick. I believe we got the blades and buckets. I think buckets is where we left off. Yep, buckets are upgraded. Flails should get upgraded. Okay. So flails, stop, come here. Crude gears, stop, and come here. That's 2, 4. This will make 7. The crude hose, not the fancy hose. 7, and this will make 10 bots. That's basically 1 box. It'll burn up a bunch of our wood again. Now that we were just catching up, I'm sure all of the bots went, ugh. Alright, looks good. Go back and start everybody up again. Everybody. That was the picks we left off on. So we got through the peas. Whoops. Missed. We got scythes, spades. Haven't... Oh, torches. It's the watering can I haven't automated yet. Wheels. Down there. Fixing pegs are done. Forestry's done. Good gears should be done. Yeah. Pumpkins, kilns, mallets. So we got a few more things to go. A few more teams to upgrade. This bot is actually a blueprint bot. I didn't rename you. You are the torch. That's right, I was renaming it and the research finished. Or the food plan, because I built or upgraded the pot there. You're the torch blueprint bot. You go all the way up in the blueprint team. Zoom. Okay. We don't need these yet. Get some more tracks ready. Okay, let's get... We've got Herby Pumpkin going. Let's go ahead and put down the pieces, at least, for the pumpkin soup. Pumpkin soup will need to move this box over here. I should have scooched this all over. I'll just go ahead and do that now. These can all go... That. Move. I don't think it likes it because some of the devices are in use. Okay. I'm gonna drop them like right here. So they're right on the edge of this sort of middle way here. As soon as that one's not in use. Ah. There we go. And then the bot that's collecting, remember I said I'd have to move that. That's Herby Pumpkin. Herby Pumpkin Stowbot. Stop. To move this area over to here. Check. Are we actually making... I never set the recipes on this. Not upgrade. Shoot. Cancel the upgrade. Herby Pumpkin. I was wondering why this box wasn't filling up. Alright. Oh, so Love is full. So we need to pick our last research, which is... The last research for this tier is going to take a piece of cereal. Let's go grab that. Get this kicked off again. Can't believe I didn't set the recipes on that. Just grab one of these out of the field. I'm watching my hands. Got it. Come back all the way over here. Do the final research. Okay, these pots, then. This will be our clay pot supply. And we'll need our 3 machines. There's a food, 3 of you. We'll do this a similar setup, I guess. 1 here, 2, 3, and then we'll have a box for the soup. Then we'll feed our colonists out of this. Oh, look at that, Herby Pumpkin's all the way full. A beautiful thing. This will be our pumpkin soup. We'll need a barrel for the water too. So this will be the crate of pots. We'll put our barrel of water over here. A similar spot. If I do this, they can still get through diagonally. I can go like here to here to here. If I put it here, then that'll kind of block off the path. So they're weaving a little bit, but it's still one move, diagonal. Instead of going one move in a straight line. Should be fine. So this will be pumpkin soup. Pumpkin pumpkin soup. This will be pumpkin soup. Let's copy this. This will be pumpkin soup pot 1. I messed up the name on this. This one will be pumpkin soup pot 2. And this one will be pumpkin soup pot 3. I set the recipe there. I need to set this recipe. I need to set this recipe. One of the nice things will be when the houses run out of durability and collapse, these huts here, we're repairing them with logs. The next tier up, I believe we repair them with planks instead of logs. But we can use the logs to fuel all of our food stuff, so I can just kind of shift or you pull from the same thing instead of going way up to the forest, wherever that ends up being. So if I build another forestry somewhere else, I can pull from this local cache. Pumpkin soup. So let's just make... Let's get some on-site tools. Oh yeah. Wanted to see if I can use this for recipes. Can I put 2 water in from the watering can? 1 at a time? Sure. And then my watering can still has 4 water in it over there. That's cool. Put the rest in here. So we'll be using watering cans instead of buckets. Otherwise I'll have to make multiple trips. We should upgrade our... we don't have any of those yet. That's right. Still have to build them. That's a question now. I was assuming it would be more over here. So maybe I'd put a road across here and then up. Let's just see what path they take. Let's record a bot. First, I'm going to need a box. Always need boxes. 1 more box for the watering cans down here. Oops, I meant to rotate that. Rotate. Put the watering cans like here. It leaves room for a road to go through. Kinda leaves room. This will be food watering cans, I guess. Now I need a bot bringing those down here. So bot. Hold on a second. Just put that in there. Bot, you are going to come up to... Actually, you're going to make... work on making these. I forgot I didn't automate those yet. Alright, so you're gonna make... I guess you're gonna get the fixing pegs. You're gonna move to fixing pegs. Take from there till your hands are full. Come up here. Watering can bench, cool. So, hands full, hands empty. Do that forever, go. So you're the water can pig. The next spot will be, I'm thinking planks would be nice, but we keep not having those yet. Somebody upgraded a bunch of bots. Used up all the stuff. 2 poles. Okay. This one will have to make the fewest. Is that right? 2 poles. This one will have to make the fewest trips. So I'll make this one the control. It watches for the output to be empty or not. So take from poles till your hands are full. Do this until hands empty. And I'll put an if block around it. To say if Only do this if the watering can bench is empty. So this will empty out all the pulls, so it'll make like 3 at a time. Because it'll stay in this until hands empty loop. So this is water can holes. Go ahead and go. I'll grab an extra one just so it's an even number. And then we'll need some planks so we can do this. Man, I'm looking forward to that bench saw. We'll still burn through things faster than we can make them, but we'll make them faster at least. I'm warm down here. Alright, did we stop? We're out of herby pumpkins. We're out of... What do we need? We're running out of weeds? Guess we should upgrade that. Didn't expect weeds to be the bottleneck. First, let's upgrade the weeds farm team. Everybody stop. Including you, Digbot. And you're running out of battery. Cool. Let's upgrade these first. Why do we have no spades down here either? Guess I should look into that too. Anyway, you're all getting upgraded. Hands full, hands empty. We're out of stone because of the stone paths. Okay. At least we have an explanation. I'm not going to worry about it too much. We all good? We have a backlog. Everybody should be upgraded. Okay. These bots are all upgraded. It's just... Oh. We're only bringing 3 at a time still. Because our warehouse bots are all still going to be one-handed. Or Mark Zeros. Let's upgrade those. Just for the fun of it. Why is there cereal? Oh. Because I'm looking at the wrong patch. Stop all these warehouse bots and bring them here. And these are the bots that take stuff from like our outposts and bring it somewhere central. Which everything's really close together right now, but eventually we'll probably have to spread out a lot. So that's just a little bit of future planning. Should be just about everyone. We're all sitting still. Go ahead and go again. Because this is the stone that we're using for everything. This is the stone output of the mine. Obviously the bottleneck is carrying it down here. I could put another bot on that. But also, things will get better when I stop or finish building all these. Anyway, that was a minor crisis. Figured it out. Now we're using our planks again, of course. So, hold off just a little bit longer on that. Put down these roads sideways too. This. Maybe just all the way across to here. Go up through here. Up this way, just until we're gone. Where does it run out of actual... I already did. Okay. See, that one turned into a blueprint there. So hopefully when our bots start bringing water up to the barrel, they'll take these roads and be a little bit faster. Wrong positions on the keyboard. And likely they'll come and take this road and then go diagonally down to here and then take the road again. Because that'll be faster than going out this way and this way on the road. But that'll be okay. There. What do you need? 2 more stones. And then that should take care of our stone usage. Don't have to worry about it that much. We still needed a watering can plank bot. These are all mostly full. Just the panels, of course. But these are all filled up now. We have all of our good gears, so these are going to start filling up. Eventually. What else could we work on? We could start on the cotton farm. Where do we want to make that, though? I don't necessarily want to use this patch, but just get some starter pieces from that patch. We're going to want our cotton patch near where we're going to make our clothing. Maybe we do that down here? Because up here by the colony wouldn't be terrible, but I kind of see us moving this way as we upgrade the colonists. And then we'll put more and more food production in here just to sort of follow along behind. So instead of doing our clothing up here where we've got our clay patch and our metal ore that we can't move, might do it down here. Do our clothing and cotton down here. We'll get the cleanup crew working down here, first of all. Which means the sign. There's a research going. Almost there. So let's zoom out a bit. Maximize this area. It already is. We'll do here. And then we'll clean up. We'll move it along this way and clean up here too. And then we'll take some of this cotton, start our own tidy square cotton patch down here somewhere, and get rid of all this so we can do something else with it eventually. But we'll set up our cotton farm down this way. Did I didn't save it. Did that wrong. Let's do here. Oh, we can move it down one. The stuff's falling out of the way there. The highest tree is already one inside there. Check, check. Is that the research? That was the research. So the crude bread recipe, crude dough, crude flour, kitchen table, crude oven, and the rotary kern. I think that's how you pronounce that, kern. That's where we make flour out of the cereal seeds, or the wheat. There they are. Stone, square frame, pole, fixing peg. So much wood. Sticks and stones for the oven. Just plain stone. Right. It's the last of our stone there. Stone tracks, and yeah, see, as soon as we were done making those stone tracks, our stone warehouse filled up right away. So we've got spades. Like, we're just not keeping up with digging the weeds fast enough. All right, see you later, Darkheart. Thanks for stopping in. Thanks for watching. We'll see you later. Let's get another bot digging weeds. Weeds dig, stop. When you're done. I only have one digging anyway? Huh. Oh no. I just messed that up. I pasted the wrong one in. I meant to copy and I pasted. Alright. Give me that shovel. So find weeds in here. Gonna re-record it. Oops. So find weeds in there, dig them up. Nuts. Okay. If hands are empty, go get a spade. Otherwise, if the weeds replant box, I missed. If the weeds replant box is not full, find weeds and dig them up. Right, take your spade back. Do that whole thing forever. Go. Should be what I want. This time we'll copy the code instead of overwriting it. Stop record. Come here. Please dig faster. Okay. Copy the code, copy the name. Go back to work. This bot, come to me, you'll be our second weeds digger. Paste the code in and go. So hopefully that helps us keep up with the weeds better. Because that's what we're waiting on for all of these now. What was the... What do I need for that research? Or was that it? That was it. Okay, all of the level 2 research is done. We could go ahead and start this. It would take forever. But we could go ahead and start it. It would be nice having the composting. Mechanical frame saw. Ooh. What does that all take to build, though? It's not it. This... No. Where's the workbenches? Structures. Okay, so the mechanical frame saw just takes parts that we already have. Those are nice, as they work faster than chopping blocks, and I believe they output more pieces. So we still put the one log on, but we get 3 planks instead of just 2. The bench saw would do the same thing, but takes 4. Or puts out 4. The other ones I wanted to look at were... It's the compost bin. Might be under farming. See, there's the fertilizer. The compost bin. That's where it was. That's not too bad. Square frames, fixing pigs and stuff. And the seedling tray is something else we could build. That would help our forest out a lot, too. But we can plant seedlings instead of seeds, and then our forestry grows a lot faster. So let's go ahead and research this. Got this stack of poop we're doing nothing with. Might as well. Oops. Might as well start the next tier of research, even though it'll take a while. Oh, we've got to upgrade it still. Right. So let me stop the research. Research, repair, feed the colonists, everything. Okay. Stop them, move them here so that that bot's out of the way when I want to put it back. I'm going to move this into the blueprint area and come upgrade it. What's that going to take? Oh, I need rough stone blocks for that. I don't have the mallet yet. See, that's made on the good workbench. Right? Mallet and chisel. Yeah, the good workbench. So let me get one of those, please. Let's put the poop down over here. I don't need that. I'll just handcraft one of these. Yes. Crude chisel and mallet. We'll take one pole, one wooden mallet, and one crude blade. Let's get the mallet. Plop it on here. Pole. Ooh, we have planks now. Nice. And a crude blade. Those are right here. I'll go start hacking away at a mountain. And I need a free hand. Drop that off. Let's go chisel out a mountain here. There we go. And now that piece got smaller. There's a rough stone block sitting here, which we can store in pallets if we want to. Oh, how heavy is it? Yeah, it's a 4. The logs weigh 3, these weigh 4. Just go dump this on there. Look at how slow I'm moving. So that's definitely something to automate later. I just wanted to upgrade this to keep it moving. Put that back. What is... I didn't click on these. Okay. Now that this is upgraded... let's get rid of that. And drop that off. Let's go start the research. Let's research this crap. Here we go. We're definitely going to want the composting and fertilizer. Definitely going to want the mechanical frame saw. The better tree growth. Those are things that we could use now. And I need to restart this team. Go for it. That'll take a good long while. 10,000. We just did 2.5K for everything else. All right. So our herby pumpkins are filling up. Our weeds are still not filling up very quickly. Of course, we also have lots of loose weeds out here not being picked up fast enough. Probably should collect them faster. My disc. Didn't I make another weed digger? Yes. I have 2 digging. I should have another one collecting, I guess. Or planting. Stow. This is the right disc. Swap these. Stop. Come here. Go again. You come down to me. I'm right here. Paste that in and go. Because it looks like similar to the weeds or the cereal farm up here, they'll plant underneath where there's a pile of weeds. So that's not going to stop the bots from planting underneath them there. That means we're getting a pile. I think that'll do better. I keep skipping back and forth on things here, sorry. But it looks like we have planks. We could finish our watering cans. These will be water cans. Watering cans. So we've got the pegs, poles. Oh, stow bot there. Pegs, poles. We need a bot bringing planks. Yes. So you'll come to planks and take. Shoot. Come to planks and take. Come to the water can bench and put. You do hands full, hands empty. Because we did the controlling on the poles earlier. The water can plank. So yeah, this one's not putting on unless the bench is empty. And our last bot will pick up watering cans and put them in the box. You pick up, put it in the box. Wait until your hands are full, hands empty. Water can stow. This is our water can team. Watering cans. It can be another wood product, I guess. Now that we have that, our original goal was to have a bot carrying those from here down here for our food team. Yeah, down here. We put the stow command in there. You come down here and stow it. retrieve if you can. So this will be until hands full, so it'll go to the watering cans box up where they're being made. Take from it, try to put it in its backpack. If it's successful, its hands will not be full. It'll take another one. It'll not be full, and it'll take another one because they have 2 backpack slots. Then its hands will be full, so it'll have 3 cans, 2 in a backpack and 1 in its hands. And it'll come down here and do the same thing in reverse, where its hands will not be empty, so it'll move to the watering cans, add to it, and then try taking 1 out of its backpack and do that until its backpack and hands are empty, then it'll go back again. This is the food water can supply. This should fill up pretty quick. And now we can get a bot bringing water up here. We might need more than 1. This will be technically soup, but food is good enough. Back to me. So if your hands are empty, you're going to get a water can. That was silly. Your hands are full, you're going to come here, get a water. Hands are empty, come get a water can. And you're going to come down to the water. Yes, something like this. So we'll move to the nearest water. I'm not going to force it to go to this one spot. We'll see what kind of path it takes. We might tear this up and put in a specific path to follow where it goes. Okay. And then you're going to come back up here and empty the water into the bucket. So that'll put 10 water at a time. 10 trips and this will be full. Okay. So first we need an if else. If its hands are empty, it needs to go get a water can. Then we have a command we haven't used much, where we say repeat until the held object is full. The held object being the watering can. So until the held object is full, go find fresh water and fill it up. That'll be actually just one action. That's fine. Then, until the held object is empty, we're going to move to the freshwater storage here. Which is actually, I'm going to rename that something like food water storage. Food water barrel, something like that. And the durability on the watering cans runs out when you empty it. You can see down here, there's just a tiny, tiny bit taken off of it there. So every time you empty it is when it has a chance of just completely breaking. So that'll be fine. It'll empty, or it'll fall out of this loop because the object will be empty. And then it'll be like, oh, my hands are empty. I need to go get another watering can from the box right there. I'm not going to worry about storing extra ones in its backpack or anything like that, because it'll be right next to where we have the tool anyway. I'll just get one and then go on its way down toward the water. So, I think that's it. Go. Actually put mine in there. This will be food, water supply. You can see it's doing this sort of diagonal path, and then it's going a little bit faster on the stone. It's not easy to tell, but it's going a little faster. I might want to put those barrels back on top of here if we go through the water too fast. I might need more runners. We'll see. That should be good for now. what else? We need the clay pots. This one will be a little different from other things we're doing. So this will be our clay pots. I wanted to name this food water storage. And I'm going to name this box here our clay pots. Call it food clay pots, I guess. We have clay pots up here too. This will be our food clay pots, and what we're gonna do is we don't want this box to fill up. We want to leave a little bit of buffer in there because the clay pots have durability and we'll be able to reuse them after the colonists eat with them. They'll toss the clay pot on the ground and we can collect those up and put them back in this box. We only want to put brand new clay pots back in this box, or in this box, if we completely run out. We want to leave some room for recycling. So what I'm gonna do is have a bot take from here and fill up its hands. Then move down here. We'll still do an empty the hands, but we'll make sure that we'll only do it if the box is empty. So, until hands full, until hands are empty, I think what I actually want to do is sort of pull a trick here. So we're only going to do it if the food clay pots is empty. But I would like you to... I'm going to copy that. So I selected it with Control click. So it's selected, and then if I do Control C, it'll put that in my cursor here, and I can just click to paste it again. So it's going to fill up its hands. I want it to move down to here. That way it's ready to start dumping clay pots in as soon as the box goes empty. So it'll dump 6 of them in there once we take one out. And then it'll go fill its hands up again. I think that's right. So this will be food, clay pot, supply. It's filling up its hands up here. It'll come back. And it'll sit here. You know, its hands will already be full. It'll move here, it's already here, so no big deal. As soon as I take this one pot out, it'll empty its hands into there. Then it'll go refill them. Cool. So we'll only ever have, like, the 6 brand new ones and then whatever we're recycling. Whatever gets added back in. Ooh, look at that. I wonder what I did there. Got all this raw pumpkin. It stretches on pretty much forever in a camera mode. Look at that. So something isn't stopping when it's supposed to. What is going on there? Let's do some troubleshooting here. Raw pumpkin stowing. So they're going to keep smashing as long as this box is not full. This is trying to pick up 6 at a time. So they're going to keep smashing as long as this one's waiting for 6. Huh. Maybe I get another stow bot. How are we doing over here? We're not keeping up with that. Since we're taking 6 at a time. Or 3 of them. Yep. I'll just use my usual troubleshooting here. Have a problem, throw more bots at it. Actually, I need the raw pumpkin stove. Stop for a second and come here. Copy you. Go ahead and go. This new bot. You can get that code. This one, yeah. Go. Maybe I stop my pumpkin smashers for a little bit. These two. Pause for a second. Let's collect some of that up. I got a little out of hand. Building a space elevator out of pumpkins. We're gonna take this farm to the moon. Can I zoom it out further? Can. Let's get a screenshot of that real quick. All right, that's going down pretty quick. It'll be fine. Okay, we're almost almost a quarter of the way to the research there. All right, there went all the pumpkin. Of the raw, anyway. Is it the smashers that wait? No. No, they're always gonna smash. It's the stow, or the stage bot. Where is it? Stage to smash. This is that crazy one. This is why I wish we had a threshing machine. So yeah, if the pumpkin seeds are not full, or if the raw pumpkin is not full, it's going to drop a pumpkin and the smasher will just smash whatever it sees. Also, if it doesn't see a pumpkin, it'll pause. Or if it finds a pumpkin, it won't drop another one. For smashing. Anyway, I took care of that tower. Hopefully those 2 stow bots can keep up with it better. We don't have piles of weeds like we had. We're filling this up again, which is good. Research is clipping along. We have, let's see, our water is full already. That should only take like 10 trips. Clay pots were good. We could start making the food. Let's at least fuel these. What are these called? soup pots. And I called it pumpkin soup instead of soup pot. That's fine. So, move to hut repair logs. And go put in here. I think we can do this similar to the kilns. Yeah, nearest crude cooking pot. So we can do an area on this instead of this one specific thing. And what we'll do is... I should probably have a sign for this in case I move it. For now, I'll just set it up like this. This is sort of our food area here. So it'll add fuel to all three of these. And any other future ones we put in this area. Do hands full. Hands empty. Eat forever, go. You'll be the food. What are these cooking pots? The cooking pot fuel. Oops. So you're fueled, you are fueled, and you are fueled. Cool. Now, let's go ahead and set up these other three. We need an herby pumpkin. I already put the water in. All of them? Oh yeah, because I went through with the watering can just to test it out. So, you are going to need... Get an herby pumpkin. Bring it here. Let's see, the water and clay pot are the other two main things. The water will make... So herby pumpkin, if they can hold 6 in one trip. Clay pots, they can hold 6 in one trip. Fresh water, they can make 5 recipes in one trip because the water can holds 10. So either the pumpkins or the clay pot should be the controller to make sure that we don't stack up a bunch. I'll probably have it be the pots because they're going to be fewer ingredients to make. So it won't add a pot unless the output is empty. Hands full, hands empty. Eat forever, go. You'll be... It says pumpkin soup. Pumpkin soup. Herby pumpkin. HP. Harry Potter. Go ahead and come here. Let me copy you, because I need 2 more of you. Go ahead and go. You can come here. I didn't copy the name. You're the pumpkin soup. Herby pumpkin. Pumpkin soup pot 1, you're gonna go to pumpkin soup pot 2 instead. Soup pot 2. Soup pot 2. Go. Definitely gonna need to do something about this. Make this better. Because it's not that we're running out of pumpkins in the box, right? It's just we're not smashing them quickly enough. It does seem to be the trouble there. Okay, these guys are just waiting for the pumpkin. And this one, should have copied the name while I was in there. Copy. This one, also come here. You'll be for pumpkin soup number 3. Take the code, and you'll go to soup pot 3. Let's temporarily stop feeding the colonists. That's Pumpkin Farm. Go to the research. Feed colonists. Go ahead and stop. Give me this. Come over here. I'll just toss this in there for now. So we'll stop feeding the colonists the lower tier food and start feeding them this once these are going. So we have this herby pumpkins coming in. We just need the clay pots and water still. So this will be our first clay pot bot. You'll move to the food clay pots and then move to the pumpkin soup pot and add it. And there's our first pumpkin soup. That takes 4 to carry. It's a heavy pot of soup there. You'll do hands full, hands empty. But only add here if the output is empty. We only make 1 at a time. Forever, go to our pumpkin soup pots. Actually, stop. Come over here for a second. Copy you. Code. No, the box. Disk. I meant. Nope. It's almost here. Go for it. And 1 more pot. Pumpkin soup pot. Oh, I didn't retarget those. They're all going to the same one. This will be the 3rd one. Go to pot number 3. Pumpkin soup number 3 and pumpkin soup number 3. 3, 3, 3. Okay. Need the 2nd one here. Need to go to soup pot number 2. Almost missed that. 2, 2, 2. Go. That's better. So we have all 3 of them here, and we're going to need a bot stowing them. I'm not sure if I want just 1 bot taking care of all 3 of these. That might be too slow. Because these weigh 4, they're only going to be able to pick up 1, unless I upgrade their carry capacity. So maybe I might just put 1 bot on each of these. Pick it up. stow it. Oh, it'll still hold 25. That's good. I was worried it might only store 10. I think I'll just do one of each. Here's pumpkin soup. Move to it. Hands full, hands empty. Forever. Go. Or the pumpkin soup stove. I'm here for a second so I can copy you. Go back to work. I go ahead and bring this one down too. Let's see, this spot. Yeah, soup stow. That's this one. Nope. Stop, stop. Pumpkin soup 2. That's still not right either. Pumpkin soup. Needed to move this to, instead of this, be this. Okay. And stow number 3 here. Take the code. And you need to go to look for pumpkin soup here. Go. This should get going again. And our herby pumpkin box was almost full. And we still need the water. I almost forgot the water. So, let's see. Play supply, water can supply, water supply. I'm gonna make like a food warehouse team. Call this... what, maybe like food logistics? Because they're not really specific to this one recipe, the way the pumpkin soup bots all are. This is pumpkin soup. Pumpkin soup. Orange as you should be. That's all the pumpkin soup. We still need the water bots, that's right. So if your hands are empty, come get a water can. Use it on the bucket, which puts 10 in it. You're gonna move to here. Add. We'll just say until the held eye object is empty. So, if hands are empty, go to watering cans and get one. Then, move to food water storage, take from it until held object is full. I don't really need that loop, but that'll be sort of a check. Maybe I say held object is not empty. That way it doesn't make an extra trip to refill it if it doesn't need to. Don't need this. Or did I? Shoot, I did need that. Oh, no, I did it right. First time. So this is going to be until held object is empty. Okay. I'll walk through this again. So if its hands are empty, it has to go get a water can. If its hands are not empty, it has a water can. If its if the watering can is, let's just say empty until the held up, until it's full. So if it's not full, go take from the water storage, which is the barrel. Then it'll be full. Then we'll go and add to the pumpkin soup pot 1 until the watering can is empty. And then it'll go back through and loop forever. That seems right. Just put that in so it's an even number. Real quick. Oh no. Okay, it was just a forever loop. Okay, you take that. And stop. I'm gonna call you pumpkin soup. Whoop, water? Copy that. Come down here so I can copy the code. We're gonna have 1 on each of these, and I just overwrote the whole thing. Whoops. Dang it. Give me the watering can back. Actually, you can hold it. Take it back. I don't need it. Okay, so if your hands are empty, you're gonna get a watering can. I'm gonna come fill it up, move here and add it twice. Okay. So if your hands are empty, get a new watering can. Your hands are not empty. You're going to go get water until the held object is full. And then you're going to move to pumpkin soup pot 1 and empty the held object. Forever. Okay, now carefully copy. Set that down. Come here. Copy. Go. Okay, so that's the first one. This will be the second one. Pumpkin soup water number 2. And I'll just hand it this full watering can. Paste. Let me expand this so I can see it better. Because you're going to go to the same watering can, same water storage. You're just going to go to pot number 2. And you're going to take this with you. And that's why I put these loops on here, is just so it can skip over the moving to the water storage and trying to take if it already has a full can or something like that. So if I stop and start a team, there won't be as many issues. Now we're really cranking out the pumpkin soup. Still need 1 more water bot though. This is the pumpkin soup water program. Paste carefully. I'm going to change you to soup pot number 3 and soup pot number 3. Go for it. Then finally, that's all this pumpkin soup water. That's 12 bots. We have soup, but the herby pumpkins, the pots, and the water, and then the stow bots, 1 for each of them. Lastly, our feeding the colonists bot. Instead of taking from herby pumpkins, you're going to take from pumpkin soup. And then you're going to find hungry colonists and feed them that. You see it dropped the pot here. So we're going to need a recycling bot to pick these up and put them back into this box so we can reuse them. I think if I pick it up, I can see the durability on it. To see it went down just a little bit. Go ahead and drop that here. Get a bot to do this. Should not take long. You are going to look for any nearest clay pot in the Tier 2 research factory. You can do this till your hands are full. And bring them over to food clay pots. That didn't work. I think I missed the box. Get that out. You're gonna move to the pots, put it in the box. Do that till your hands are empty. Wherever go. You are clay pot recycle. Now, feeding them this food really doesn't do us anything right now. It's not gonna... I don't think it gives them any more of the food bonus there. It's just... we have it set up, we might as well use it. And then it'll be easy to just reassign where we're sending those. Did these bots not... I don't think we have any charge bots down in that corner. I think these have been sitting there for a while. I'm just gonna go hit this one for now. Because I think we need to call it a night. It's almost half an hour overtime. So many seeds. So, what did we do today? We set up... we've got our next tier of food going. We've started clearing a spot down here for our clothing, and that's probably where we'll start next time, is start a cotton farm and get some clothes made. Then the last step will be to make the better houses, and we can upgrade our colonists and start making the, what is it, X10 WOV? What's the next one? Where's the WOV? So there was the tier 1 WOV, which is just one, and there's X10. The next one will be 100 each. So it goes up by, you know, a multiple of 10 each time. But that'll make our research go a whole lot faster. Although we are halfway there on this one. And composting will let us get rid of all these in a way that we can actually use the stuff instead of just burning it. Did we do... what else did we do? We upgraded a lot of bots. We did a lot of research. I think we made some good progress. We expanded our, you know, added production to a lot of things tonight. And I think we'll be pretty well set up for next time. So, thanks everybody who joined and chatted and everything that was going on. Stick around for a raid. I think we're going to raid Soccer Man tonight. He's playing Played Up. So stick around, say hi to Soccer Man. I think he was playing with Lemur when I saw him earlier. Is he actually not live anymore? Oh no. I think Miss Monica's live though. Oh, hold on. Back up. Let me refresh this. Okay. Yeah, Miss Monica is playing Plate Up. Let's raid Miss Monica. All right, so thanks once again, everybody, for sticking around. I will see you next time on, let's see, I guess Sunday for Shenanigans. Sunday morning, there'll be a Plate Up episode on YouTube, and Sunday night will be Shenanigans is the next time I'm live. In the meantime, check out Wally or Ontario, or hopefully Ontario gets a chance to stream. Addicted plays World of Tanks. Check us all out. Check out our YouTubes, our Twitches, all that kind of good stuff. But in the meantime, remember to have fun, be kind, and I'll see you later. Bye.